Alright guys, I told y'all that I was going to order a mount that I could start using my camera inside the cab of the machines that I've run, like the excavators, dozers and stuff. And this is the mount, and it's actually got the camera in it now. And we took a little bitty road trip to actually a pretty nice spot up here on the local mountain, I guess you could call it. Took a little road trip to test this thing out, and it is solid. Y'all can see my camera on there, DJI Action 4. Actually got some footage of inside the truck testing it out on the way up here. I like it. So far, it did well. I like having the option to maneuver the camera around, you know. The big test is going to be whenever I get in the equipment and just start bouncing around to see if it'll hold up. But this thing's pretty solid, and it's got a pretty strong hold. It's a pretty cool setup, so I'm going to take it off and show y'all how it works and talk a little bit more about it. Figured I might as well do a little review on it since I'm literally kind of testing it. This is the brand. I'd heard of this brand before from like other content creators and stuff, but I've never fooled with it myself. But there you go. K&F Concept. Pretty cool. And this thing is beefy. Don't remember how much I paid for it, but it wasn't that expensive. But this thing is actually made to like go on the outside of your vehicle, I'm pretty sure. So I'm going to try and get some video. That may backfire on me because I may lose the mount and the camera. I hope not. That would be terrible, worst case scenario. But I'm going to try and get some more footage with it, and we're going to see how it holds up. I'm going to get a little bit more footage in the truck and everything, which this isn't about the truck, but if you're into old dirty trucks, maybe you'll enjoy it. And I'm going to put it on the outside of the truck and see how it holds up there, because I may try and use this on the outside of the Traco just for kicks, just to see how I like it. But I'm going to pull it off here and show y'all. I guess I can show y'all how it's mounted on here while it's on the window. And all of this is aluminum, by the way. This is an aluminum mount, and it is solid. Unlike these other mounts that I've tried in the past, that it's just like a rubber apparatus type thing that's supposed to mount like that, and you can kind of cool concept, but this thing has been junk for me, and it's not a very strong suction at all. Not very strong at all. This, on the other hand, is crazy strong. So it has a valve that you pump, and as you pump that, the suction gets stronger, and it will show you when it's starting to lose its pressure. There'll be a line on this cylinder right here, or this valve, whatever you want to call it. There's a white line on the inside of here, and when it starts to be visible, that's when you know that you're losing suction and you need to pump it up some more. The instructions say, I'm pretty sure you have to check it every 4 hours if it's in like tough conditions, whatever, but it's supposed to hold for a long time. So we're gonna get it off and look at it some more here. All right, guys, pardon my dirty truck. I've been in a dust bowl of a job site, and the dust is in the cab. The cab's got my work stuff in it. It's a junky truck at the moment, so I apologize. Also, the lighting is not going to be the best because the sun's coming down and it's like right in my cab, so I apologize for all that. Anyway, this is it. And like I said, all of this is aluminum. and it is super strong. One of the things I was worried about with this was when it's mounted to the surface is if I'm going to be able to get the camera to turn how I want it. And there is enough options. See, loosen this up. Yeah, that goes that. So just imagine this being on my, I'm going to put y'all down first. Well, maybe I won't have to. Let me see. I'm going to put y'all down just for a second. Y'all may be able to still see me, so it don't matter. So imagine this being on the window of my Traco. Like that. See, there's still plenty. Am I upside down? Did I turn y'all upside down? Oh, I'm upside down. That's how it's supposed to be. There's still plenty of room. So if that was on the window of the Traco, there's plenty of room right here, right? The camera is able to turn completely sideways, which is what I was worried about. But between this being able to adjust so much and then this portion up here being able to turn, there's just you can pretty much get any angle that you would want to out of this, and I think it's going to work great. Oh, and there's the white line. So if it's mounted and you start seeing this white line become exposed, like right there, that's when you know you've got to pump it up some more, and this white line has to be not seen for you to know it's got a solid mount. So I think that's pretty cool, guys. While we're talking about it, I have bought the mount, but guys, I do not know how often I will be able to get shots inside the cab, like full video. If y'all follow me at all on Instagram or on YouTube, you've seen that I've been able to get a bunch of shorts and everything, but I'm still new to this company, and you never know what'll happen. You know, I mean, you just never know. So I don't want to just start filming too early, right? I mean, I don't want to set a bad example or come across wrong or something like that. So I'm just saying, even though I have the mount now, I'm not sure how often I'll be able to get full videos in the cab or of the stuff of the day, what's happening during the day. So I'm not sure when that's going to happen, but hopefully soon. I'm definitely going to keep doing the little shorts, trying to fill y'all in on the day and stuff. But yeah, it's just being patient, I guess. But I'm excited about it. We are going to get up the road here and see if we can get turned around, and I'm going to put the camera on the outside of my truck and then see if we can get some video going back home. But I like it, guys. If y'all are trying to find a spot to mount or a mount for your camera, this is, I think it's going to be great. Real sturdy. Oh, the other thing is it has a mount for your phone. So I could put my phone on here also and record that way, which is super cool. I think that's pretty awesome. All right, we're gonna get this thing mounted on side the truck, and then we're gonna get on down the road. didn't fall off. That's a good thing. So this thing may actually hold up in a track hoe or dozer. We'll see. One thing it said in the instructions is not to, or it doesn't work on porous material. You're actually on my armrest right now, which is like leather, so the suctions already came off actually, so y'all are just kind of standing there. But it's kind of standing there all right. Yeah, y'all are completely loose. Let's pull y'all around here. So yeah, it doesn't work well on leather, but worked well on the outside of the truck, which is kind of what it was made for. And it worked well on the glass, so that's a good thing. And that is probably what I'm going to be doing in the track hoe, is putting it on the glass. Move y'all back here. On the glass, y'all will be able to see a lot more of like my hand movements and what I'm actually looking at outside and all that good stuff. Got y'all pointed right at the sun, so forgive me. But I think this is going to give a cool perspective and give some good video. We got my drone sent off, so, or the wife did. Shout out wife, thank you for doing that. I'm not sure how long that process takes. I'm actually not even sure if they replaced the drone or if they just fixed the drone. I'm not really sure. It's a DJI Mini 4 Pro. So it's not super old, but I'm not sure if they're making those still. I know with this kind of stuff, probably yearly drones get outdated. If not yearly, every other year drones probably get outdated. So I'm not sure if they would replace it or not. I'm actually impressed how well this thing is. I've got an ambulance up here. I'm actually impressed how stable y'all are looking just sitting on my armrest. So that's pretty cool. There's 3 different sizes for this mount. I want to say it was 1.5 inches, 3.5 inches, and what is this, 4.5? Maybe it was 1.5, 3, 4.5. Maybe that's what it was. I can't remember exactly, but there is 3 different sizes. I went with the biggest one because I wanted to make sure that it was secure. But after seeing this, and seeing how well it's built, I have no doubts that the smaller ones would hold up well also. But yeah, a little review of the camera mount that I've bought from K&F Concepts. I think it's going to work well. And Lord willing, hopefully y'all are going to be seeing some video videos from inside the cab and just more excavator stuff. I hope so. Guys, I haven't given up on the outdoor stuff either that I was doing, but I mean, I haven't had time, and that's its own separate video talking about that. Make sure I don't lose y'all here in the sharp turn. That's its own separate thing about having time for this stuff. But I haven't given up on everything else that I was doing before we moved to Georgia. I'm just waiting on the right time and waiting to find a routine. I mean, we haven't even found a routine. We've been here for, see, it's October the 11th, and we came up the beginning of August. So we've been here a few months, but there hasn't been a lot of free time. We've just been trying to do stuff with the kids, and as a family, trying to make the move easier and more enjoyable for them. So it's obvious that I'm not going to get to go hunting this year, but I mean, I don't even know all of the public lands up here that well to go hunting. So hopefully during the summer or during the next year, I can hike a bunch of this stuff and just learn more about the area, and then waving at the kids, and then we can go from there. But anyway, I hope y'all enjoyed this little video, and we will see y'all on the next one. Y'all be good.